is so far away? Anna Nicole Smith, shut up. Okay, this is not working. Hi, I'm back. I gotta change the frame. Wow, the light's in the shot. Hold on. I'll cut this out. Or will I? Maybe I'll just start my introduction. See, you can see my fucking toaster in the shot now. God. Raise me up so I can walk on glass. Move this little lighty poopies. Little lighty poop. Okay. Fuck, that's a spoon, not a fork. Okay, I think we can live with this. Welcome back to Show Pony. I'm John Hill. I took a month off. What can I say? Welcome to my kitchen. I tried to frame out my toaster oven. Hopefully I have. This, of course, is a gorgeous wall. This is my new table. This is my laptop. I am watching, as you can see. I think it's down this way. Episode 8, Season 1 of Anna Nicole. The Anna Nicole Show. Let me turn my laptop around so you can see the stickers, because I really have worked hard on these. If you have asked me for a sticker, I haven't sent it to you, but I have heard the request loud and clear, and I'm probably never going to send them out, but I would like to try to one day wish that I could be the kind of person who could walk my ass to the post office and follow through with a mail order situation. But I, after almost 50 years on this planet, am bad at that kind of errand. Behind me, you can see my Show Pony neon sign. I'm really trying to be back in business. Now, just full transparency, I have tried to do this episode like 5 times. This is a beauty episode. I'm trying to make it a skincare episode. I sat down in my room. I arranged my desk to be presentationally beautiful, and I was a little rusty after the month. Actually, it was more like a month and a half off. I was a little rusty, so I'm not sure I'm going to use any of it. I kind of went through my makeup kit, for lack of a better term. I should have put on a different shirt. Ugh, I can see my goont poking out from this gorgeous white tee with the Virginia Tech on the breast pocket. What was I saying? Oh, yes, beauty episode. I'm excited to bring that to you. Maybe I'll try to cut that together. I'm actually going to try to use some different software to edit this, so we'll see, won't we? I used to have a desk in this kitchen that was something I got just to kind of fill the space, to have a surface on which to put things in my kitchen because I didn't have anything. So I finally got rid of that. My apartment has really come a long way. You can't really see it, but there's a bookshelf back there. My new artwork has come in. My bed arrived from LA. It's a long story. I took Andy's mattress. He promised me, he was like, I'm going to give you my California King mattress. I don't like it. Which didn't mean it wouldn't be good for me. Not like I hated it's a bad mattress. He just didn't like it because it was too firm, and I like a firm mattress. My mattress back in Los Angeles, I gave to my friend Derek. He hated it because it was too firm. So when I heard Andy say this mattress is too firm, I thought this will be great because I like a firm mattress. Derek ended up hating mine. I put Andy's out on the curb. Mine arrived from LA 2 days ago, and it's still almost frozen solid. Did you know you have to thaw out a Tempur-Pedic mattress? It takes a couple days to thaw. So it's currently thawing. It's harder than that. But it's thawing. It's thawing, and things are coming along nice. I'm so happy to have my bed back. I'm so happy. One thing that happened is that the king bed is now on a California King frame. Now, I've been doing a lot of gay guy math. Gay guy math, like, it's basically a king, right? What's a couple of inches? But it does make a difference. The frame is too big for the square mattress of a king, but I don't care. It's lovely. I also did a little gay guy math in that I got the mattress for free. It's like a $5,700 mattress. It's a Luxe Breeze. Those of you who are chump adjacent know that Doug Buden has the same mattress. It's a Luxe Breeze, extra firm, Tempur-Pedic king size mattress. It's lovely, worth $5,700. I got it for free because I work hard at my job. I work hard to do Mattress Firm ads, and they compensated me by letting me go out and get a mattress because I was doing personal testimonials, blah, blah, blah. You don't want the ins and outs of all of that. You don't need all of that. But I did get this mattress, and in my mind, Andy made fun of me because I shipped it to myself for $2,100. But in my mind, I got a $5,700 mattress for $2,100. To me, that makes sense. Are you that kind of person? Or are you looking at me now like I'm a complete and total failure, an embarrassment to the economy? I failed math every single year I ever had to take it, which is 12 grades. Wow, welcome back to the show. I do a little recap in the little makeup section that I do, but I don't remember what I even said. Basically, this is all about Cousin Shelly. Episode 8, do you remember Cousin Shelly? Cousin Shelly, like, go, no teeth. I also have no teeth. That's why I'm going to Smile, Texas this week to get new dental implants. Go to Smile, Texas in Houston. I love these people. I meet them and they feel like family. They feel like people I would trust with my life, with my teeth, with my mouth. With my firstborn, which I will never have a firstborn, but I would trust them with it. Someone did send me a video that they did the teeth of somebody that I'm not a fan of. You know, they've done teeth of people that I am a fan of. They've done Tamra Judge's teeth. Love her teeth. Love her spirit. Love her soul. Some people don't like her. I like Tamra. She sweets me. Love her. But the video that was sent to me was, I'll just say it. It was Christy Nome. Oh, it feels so good to let that go. Now, listen, Christy Nome has teeth. Apparently, they did them before she turned into the monster that she is. And everybody needs teeth. Even evil cunts need teeth, don't they? Or maybe she doesn't deserve teeth. I don't know. But I'm really excited to get my dental implants there because I'm already in too deep. I have to cut all of that out. I absolutely cannot include that because I love Smile, Texas. I love Smile, Texas, even though they did do Christy Nome's teeth. I'm a fuck ice, you know what I mean? I'm in the fuck ice camp. I'm in the defund ice. I'm in the get rid of, abolish ice, no ice. But I do need my dental implants because I want to chew steak. I want to be able to eat meat again with my back teeth, right? As of now, my dog has more teeth than me, and I had 10 of his removed. So do the math there. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, Cousin Shelly. She has no teeth. So this episode's got me thinking about cousins. Who are my cousins? What cousins have I been close to? What cousins would come and crash my party if I suddenly got a reality TV show on E? Speaking of E, by Jill Zarin. Oh, my God. So much has happened in the Bravoverse over the past couple weeks. And there are plenty of Bravo podcasts out there which can tell you all about it. I was kind of front and center and in the epicenter of the drama. The very next day after Jill got fired, Andy and I went to see Anne Juliet on Broadway. Countess Luann was there. Dolores was there. Marge was there. Stacey Rush was there. And that's all we were talking about. You know what? I'm glad that I'm back up and running with Show Pony because Andy and I are off for an entire week. That's 5 shows for you guys. So hopefully this will take its place this week if you're craving me. Yes. Oh yeah. What cousin of mine would show up if I were to get a show on E? So Anna Nicole's doing her show. It's episode 8, season 1, and Cousin Shelly crashes it. She's outside. She's either been sucked in. So it may be a documentary or a rival reality crew found her and said, hey, we want you to go get Anna Nicole to be on our show. And she did. They probably paid her a little money. She looks like she needs to go to Smile, Texas. She shows up, and it's got me thinking, like, what cousins would I want to show up? My cousins I guess my first cousins, Chris, I think his name's Chris. I haven't seen my cousins in forever. Chris and Lauren, they're very cool. I think they live in like the Pacific Northwest now. That's a cool place. Who else are my cousins? Oh, I did go to prom with my cousin Larissa, with her senior prom, my freshman year of high school. I like to say that sometimes because, you're in Texas, everyone thinks you're inbred already. So like, yeah, I went to prom with my cousin. So that's kind of funny. We did not have sex. It was not like that. Don't worry. I only have sex with second cousins. Just kidding. I don't. I've never had sex with a relative, so that's that. Let's see, who else? Who are my cousins? Melanie, Casey, and Meg. 2 girls, a boy in the middle, just like my mom had. Is that right? Melanie, Casey, yeah. We don't really see a whole lot of them. I know that Melanie runs a house for women who are considering having an abortion, and she goes to the abortion clinics and says, "Don't kill your baby. Come live with us and we'll pay your bills." And so they do that. So not a lot in common. The rest, I don't really know. Yeah. So like, I don't really know. I mean, who else are my cousins? That's my mom's side. My dad's side is I had a really cool cousin named, Alan. He's a really cool guy. And Susie, is that her name? I'm so embarrassed. I don't remember who my cousins even are. I'm telling you, I'm a little bit estranged from my family. Like, just a little bit. You know what I mean? Not in a bad way, but just like, there's lots of distance. Yeah, okay, well, there you go. What else can I tell you? What else can I tell you about my life? The main point of today's episode is not only to tell you about Anna Nicole and recap this episode, which I'm going to do a poor job of. This is just to getting the toe back in the water, dipping the toe back in the water, and then testing the water so that I can jump back in and just start cranking Show Pony out every single week. I know you've missed me. I know you're dying. You're craving it. You're craving my supple, succulent meat. And so I'm trying to give it to you. The point of this episode, like I said, is beauty and skincare, things like that. I'm going to go through my makeup products, which I'm obsessed with. If I wasn't doing this, if I wasn't in the entertainment industry, I would be doing some sort of beauty. I would probably just work at Sephora, and I would probably just do your makeup. I would probably be the gay guy in your town who just does your makeup because I like it. I don't know how to do it. I would make you look like shit, but I would enjoy doing it because I like the makeup products. I like the art of painting the face. I like the art of transformation. I like to be able to take one person's blank canvas of a face and turn them into something uglier than they were before. I go through this process every morning. I experiment with skin tints because I don't want to wear a cakey, heavy foundation. So I usually settle on a Glossier skin tint, which I'll show you later. But what I was going to say is I am going to go to SISU Clinics, which is right up the street. They're all over the place. They're big in the UK, and I'm going to get some Botox. Before, they did a salmon sperm facial on me. Check my Instagram. I made a gorgeous reel about it, and that salmon sperm facial it knocked my socks off, and it blew my pores out. I looked amazing. Still do look amazing. Still glowing. Still radiating. And I'm going to go back for some Botox. I'm going to bring my friend Eric with me, and Eric and I can get a little crass. Eric has co-hosted this podcast several times. So I'm really hoping that we can kind of keep it together. We can keep it professional. And actually, let's just show that now. Okay, here you go. Without further ado, here is Eric Maxwell and I, my BFF, going to get Botox at SISU Clinics. I'm going to get it in my forehead. This is actually, I'm lying. I got it 2 days ago. This is 2 days after I went to SISU Clinics. I wanted to kind of let it kind of start to work so that I could show you the before and after. This is the in between. I can kind of barely move. So that's how I want it. Okay, so here is that. Enjoy our little field trip to SISU Clinics.
The right person.
Oh, here we all are at SISU. There's Eric. Wait, say your name and where are you from?
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm an aesthetic nurse here at SISU, New York. Cheers.
Show everybody your mic. That's a syringe microphone.
Yep.
And say hi, Sarah. BTS the band. Eric is signing his life away. Oh, God. Okay, so I'll just set the scene.
Yeah.
Welcome to SISU Clinics. I'm John Hill. You're listening to Show Pony, or you're watching Show Pony, hopefully. Wait, tell everyone your name again.
I'm Sam. I'm an injector here.
Now, Sam did a salmon sperm facial on me.
I did.
And boy, did it really deliver.
I told you so.
Loved my skin. I loved it.
Yeah, it's a fantastic treatment.
So today, though, we're going to do a little Botox.
We are.
Let me just be honest with you. Like, even if that wasn't a fart, that was my foot. I'm just kidding. It was a fart.
Excuse you.
If I farted, what would you do?
Honestly,
as a nurse,
just like play it off. I've seen worse.
Anyway, I didn't fart, but we are
Casual
doing Botox. I want to get pumped for filth. I want to get frozen down the house down.
That's what I'm here for.
I think I look raggedy. I think I look floppy, like floppy flaps. My skin, I just feel like is, you know how when you go to a rotisserie or a, what's that stuff? Shawarma.
Yeah.
And it's like going, going, like twisting, like just like spurting. I just feel like the meat is falling off the bone. Yeah, I want to be fucking tight. I need to get tight and right. Sam.
I got you.
Okay.
You came to the right girl.
Can I tell you my Botox preferences?
Please tell me.
Everywhere.
Perfect.
But I really like down here.
Okay.
I'm pointing, if you're not watching, I'm pointing at my lower chin area. Like, whatever you want to do down here, go off.
Okay, what are the main goals?
I don't want to frown.
Okay.
I want a gentle lift in the mouth.
Perfect.
Not like a
Yeah.
You know? Obviously forehead,
Tops
but
of
I
heavens.
don't want to look like a Cro-Magnon, like Marjorie Taylor Greene, like
Yeah.
low
Angry
brow.
Frankenstein. Yeah, we're giving lifted.
Yeah, lifted, and I want my eye to be open, especially my right eye.
Okay.
Well, for whatever reason, my vision is uneven, so I'm looking at things like this, and this eye is always shutting more than the other one.
I got you.
Okay, and then, by the way, you can hear all this and do whatever you want.
Perfect.
I'm just telling you my
I will.
history.
Trust me.
In the future, I don't know if we want to do it today. I want to experiment with a little neck. You've heard that before. Go off.
Okay. Talks today.
Talks
Snatch.
today.
Let's do it.
You feel free to. I can be your canvas.
You are the best canvas to have.
Okay.
John. I will work my magic on you and take all of your suggestions.
And we're not doing sculpture today, but you think a little sculpture maybe, because I don't think I need more volume necessarily or shaping, but
Yeah.
a little.
I definitely think in terms of skin quality, laxity, collagen building, sculpture is a great option. Where I'd place it, a little bit in the temples, snatch you up. Okay. I would do slight mid-face just to target skin quality. If you inject Sculptra superficially, it'll target what you said about melting. You're not melting.
No, I
You're not
am.
melting, baby. We are snatching you right up.
Okay.
A little bit of Sculptra.
Okay.
Salmon sperm, little tox. You're good to go.
I love it here at SISU Clinic.
Yeah.
Is this gonna hurt really bad?
No. Raise your eyebrows for me.
Okay.
Nice.
This is the most it's moved in years. You know that I went to the guy who is now dead.
I know.
He was doing Eric is saying off camera that there is a conspiracy theory that he's not dead. They're saying he faked his own death. He's dead, I'm sure. I'm sure of it.
Why are you sure?
This guy was doing fake Botox and I got it from him in 2012.
Smile hard. Love it.
Okay,
really cute.
Eric is holding the microphone. Sam is getting her utensils together. I'm about to be injected with poison. What are you doing? Okay, she's drawing the liquid. Now, let me ask you some questions about this. Would you say dysport? Would you say botulism
Yes.
A?
Yes.
Oh, botulism.
Yes.
Oh.
A-botulinum. Yes.
I just
Smart.
guessed.
We have a smart cookie
Been around
in
the
here.
block.
I've been doing this a long time.
Yeah. I love Dysport.
Dysport,
I
okay.
also love Dysport probably for you because it has a little bit more spread to the toxin, so it'll target more surface area.
You're supposed to say because I have so much muscle mass and I have such a fast metabolism.
Well,
People with really fat asses need Dysport.
You're muscular as hell.
Thank
and
you.
your metabolism, I could just.
Okay. I have to have Dysport. I'm gonna be a baby when you stick it in. I'm embarrassed though because I'm gonna be a baby.
Oh no, don't worry.
You didn't even numb me.
Yeah, but I have a very gentle poke.
Okay, I'm gonna spread my legs. It helps me.
Perfect, Yeah. One poke. Quick pinch.
Oh, that's not bad at all. You're really better than the two twinks who gave Botox to me in their kitchen off La Cienega in LA.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
They were rough. It hurt real bad. Okay. Are you done with
Will
me?
just
Done
never
with
be a
you.
pretty.
You are? Okay.
For now.
My main goal is to prevent jaw clenching. I'm such a jaw clencher, really, really, really bad. In my sleep, I grind my mouth. I don't even know what the technical term is,
Yeah.
but it's like TMJ.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
so I like when those muscles are paralyzed.
Love it.
When they go to bed.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I love masseter Botox. It's been a game changer for me in terms of pain relief, slimming,
Yep.
all the things. I love it. So it depends on the person in terms of how strong your masseters are. You can either treat
They're pretty strong.
like twice a year. Would you want to do masseters today?
I would love that.
What I like about Sam is that she knows exactly what she's doing, and she has a.
I would trust you with my life because you carry a calm.
Use some and relax.
Oh, that's
She needed it.
Remember how big her
Bite down.
neck was on the beginning?
Quick pinch 1, 2.
Okay, that's
Ooh. I love watching
You're
this.
so great. You're so
when I bite down. You want me to keep biting down?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah, men.
No, that was great.
Oh, New York.
So this is going to kick in within the next 2 to 4 weeks. Masseter kicks in a little bit slower. Kind
Yeah.
of peaks
Well, they're big
on
old
the
muscles.
hair. Big
Yeah.
old muscle.
Okay, final thoughts, Eric?
I love it.
I love it too.
That was so quick and painless. Okay, maybe we'll do neck next time.
We need to do neck next time.
I have a strong neck. It's like, ooh. Chapter 2. Maybe this will be a two-parter. This is, thank you for watching part 1 of John and Eric Go to the SISU Clinic. Okay, thank you. Good job.
Bye.
Welcome back. Okay, we're almost there. Are you enjoying me being back? Are you enjoying Show Pony and its return? This is the first episode of 2026. How do you like that? How do you like them goddamn apples? It feels good to be back. I can't really see if I'm even in the frame of the camera. I'm just gonna hope that it's really working, and I just hope that this is serving and slaying and eating and tearing. What else do I have for you? Listen, I'm biding my time because I'm scared to upload the footage of me going through my makeup and my skincare because, like I said, I was rusty. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just going to do it. Here it is with a little tiny dash of episode 8. She goes to the Jay Leno show where he's nice to her. She goes to K-Rock where they bully her about drugs and her weight. It's actually really mean, but kind of riveting to watch. I'll include some clips hopefully if I can get my shit together. Okay, here we go. My skincare routine. Boom. If you're listening and you're not watching the YouTube version of this, what you can't see is that I am now recording in my bedroom in New York City, and I cannot access this position on the desk unless I literally crawl through like some sort of American Gladiators type of shenanigans. Hold on, all right, I'm gonna move the desk back. I'm basically pinning myself in here. I want you all to see my Design Within Reach desk. Look at this desk. I love this piece. I say piece because that's how rich people talk about their furniture. I love this piece. I love this desk so much. It's one of the only things that I truly, truly wanted for my new apartment in New York. And a listener, Tom, reached out and said, I know that you want this desk from Design Within Reach, and I happen to get a 50% discount, and I will let you use it. Oh, let me turn off my space heater. There we go. It is -1. This morning in Chelsea, it says 6 degrees feels like -1. All right. This little blue light here is is this an original piece by Michael Lade in LA, ceramicist. It's a lamp, also a piece of ceramic. It's cute. I need to change the light bulb. So yes, John Hill, Show Pony, I am back. I've missed you guys. It's a lot of work to do this shit too. You know, you gotta move the desk, you gotta move the house plant. This is a rubber plant. I'm counting the seconds until it dies. I did have some requests for this week's episode. I am going to talk about episode 8, season 1 of Anna Nicole Show. We're going to get back into it. Cousin Shelly arrives. Oh my God, Cousin Shelly makes me yearn for the truck stops of Texas. Love Cousin Shelly. This was an epic. You know, I remember her from back in the day, and this was an epic revisit. I'm having some tea. Aside from that, before we get to Cousin Shelly, I wanted to do a little skincare and makeup haul. That has been requested. I love when people are like, I keep getting questions. I don't know if I can get Here's what I get questions about. Can I suck your dick? And what do you do for your skin? And the answer to both of those is sure. All right, this is my little Dopp kit. I'm just going to go through it. This is going to be part one because I'm addicted to skincare. Before I go any further, I should also say that I got a chemical peel. 2 weeks after that, I got a salmon sperm facial. And 2 weeks after that, I got a CO2 laser. So you're looking at, and I have a full face of makeup on. So you're looking at a lot of, it's not, I really, really want to just act like, well, what do you mean? I just rinse with soap and water. But I have been putting a lot of effort into my face because I am vain. I'm not a narcissist, but I am vain. And I'm obsessed with myself. So shall we? Here's my little Dopp kit. This was given to me by Jack Fur. It's a clean skincare beauty brand for men or for anybody. I guess that's a little outdated. It's for anybody, by a guy, Ryan, I believe is his name, who is a cancer survivor. And when he was going through treatment, he wanted to create a clean brand inspired by that. And so Jack Fur, love the bag. Thank you. Thanks, Ryan. In no particular order, one thing you should know about, okay, I'm just going to go through it. Now I'm embarrassed looking at it, but this is going to be part one because there's a whole fucking closet full of other stuff that I do use on a daily basis, but this is all that I could fit in this little bag to bring in here. First of all, in 2001, I fell in love with a product called TG Bedhead, Tony and Guy Bedhead. It's a stick, it's wax. Little girls in pageants apparently use it now for their parts to like mat down the flies. But when I got up my first like slutty, gay, trendy, like chopped up razor cut pixie, like manic pixie dream faggot haircut, this was what they gave me in London. And they were like, here, you use this stick. And still to this day, 30 years later, basically, and I'm still just like going in. And I have had friends say to me, in particular, Natalie Joy Johnson, my friend, she was like, you're not using that properly, right? You're not using that product correctly. And I said, well, how would you like me to use it? And she's like, you just put a little in between your fingertips and then you run that through your hair. That's not how I do things. I don't do things a little bit here and there. I take the cap off and I just smear it. And I get as much in there as humanly possible. TG Bedhead Stick, you can find it, pretty much anywhere. I wasn't using sunscreen until embarrassingly recently. My dad had melanoma. It caused his death. And I have spent most of my life covered in baby oil and tin foil on the roof in the baking hot sun in order to burn me so that it would turn into a tan so that I would feel hot. The opposite of SPF, the opposite of sunscreen. I now wear it every day. I now wear it multiple times a day. My favorite is the Charlotte Tilbury Poreless Primer in SPF 50 because I have sensitive eyes. I start crying every time I put sunscreen on and it clogs my pores and I look greasy and it looks white. I hate it. It messes up the whole look I'm going for, but not this stuff. Every day it's maybe too expensive. It's like $55 a thing and I go through it. That'll last me like a month and a half probably. But it's SPF 50 and I think that's really good. You're supposed to use 50 and above. Anything less than that's not really covering it. Anything more than that isn't really helping either. So 50 is apparently the sweet spot. I was influenced by this, by Molly Sims. I believe this is her brand, or maybe she's just a ambassador. This is YSE, pronounced Wise Skincare. This shit is also expensive. I always get influenced by beauty on Instagram when a beautiful woman is applying it and they look good. That's really how you get me. I don't need to be convinced of much more than just like a pretty lady looking cunt. So this stuff, I think there's fucking glitter in it. I end up looking like, speak like a toddlers and tiaras, like speaking of pageant girls, like I look like a Dance Moms contestant, you know, glitter. It's like, I mean, they would say a light shimmer, and it is a light shimmer, but it is like slightly tinted. I'm basically, everything I do is to try to wear makeup without actually having to wear actual makeup. So this is a little hint of color. It evens your skin out. I'll get to the skin tint in a minute, but this is, so basically in the morning I do this sunscreen. I do a teeny little bit of this. This is SPF 30 also on top of that. And then I let that dry because by this point it's wet. I should also say that after I wash my face with the Inky List Oat Balm Cleanser or the Victoria Beckham 2-step process oil cleanser and lactic acid cleanser, I then put a lot of either CeraVe, lightweight moisturizer all over, way too much, and I let that sink in, then this, then the Wise, and then I let her dry. In the shower, I'm cleansing with a Dermalogica Daily Micro, what's it called? Microfiber, micro exfoliant. I'm putting that on a little Inky List salicylic cleanser, mixing that up together to make a little grainy paste, as it were, and I'm smearing that on my face in the shower. I get out, let it dry, CeraVe or The Ordinary, let that dry, SPF 50, SPF 30, and now once that's dry, we can get to the Glossier Skin Tint. I would say that this is the most important thing besides the sunscreen and all of the other things I've just mentioned. We haven't even started, and I've already listed 10 products. The Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint is for any man or just however you're presenting. If you don't want to walk around looking like you're pancaked Ben Nye down, musical theater, community theater, like kit and caboodle style, like pancake makeup, but you want that camouflage or that protection in the world, that exoskeleton, that brown, nude, beige, neutral, you know, armor throughout the day. You want to look like a slut from like Dynasty. That's how basically I'm going through life. If you don't want to look like you have too much makeup on, the Glossier Skin Tint. I get it in G9. I've tried all the, I've tried, am I cool tones? Am I warm tones? Am I neutral tones? And I don't know what it is about this one, G9. This evens me out. It's not like a concealer. You can still see the imperfections that you have, and it doesn't clog your pores. It just kind of like smooths it all out, and you still look like a real person with real skin. And you can kind of go, you can't go wrong. You can use a ton of it, and it sinks in. Glossier Skin Tint. Get it? It's actually pretty affordable and it lasts forever. When I'm feeling super, like if I'm trying to relive 2001, 2002, and I really want to like go out and have a skanky night, I want to look like I don't mind looking like I have a little makeup on. MAC Studio Radiance. This is different than a foundation. It's different. It's basically a skin tint as well. Radiant Sheer Foundation, technically foundation, but I put a teeny little bit on in my palm. Actually, truthfully, what I do is I put a drop of that, 2 squirts of this Wise primer, and then it's in the bathroom. I'm not going to go get it because I can't escape from this desk. I'm trapped in here now. The Hailey Bieber Road Cleansing, Glazing Milk. I saw this on maybe TikTok or something about how the girlies are taking their foundation, putting it in their palm or their little palette, and then taking a few drops of the Road glazing milk, putting it in there, mixing it up to kind of water it down, make it less thick, and then apply that with a brush, which I have been doing. I hope you're liking this. I'm enjoying talking about it. I feel a little vulnerable telling you all this. I'm a little, not embarrassed isn't the word, but I do feel like I'm revealing a part of myself that is, manic isn't the word. I don't know. I'll keep going. Oh, prescription tretinoin. I just started using this in like October. I don't really have acne, but I wanted all the tools in my arsenal that the big guns. That's the big guns. Okay, so now that we've put on basically a lot of foundation, shit like that, let's move on to the Victoria Beckham Contour Stylus. I had never used contour before, literally in my life. I have been blessed with a few angles up in here, and so I haven't had to really accentuate anything, but Victoria Beckham herself gave me this contour stylus. Not this one. I used the one she gave me up in like 2 weeks, and I have since bought them with my own money. She sent me a couple more last week, but I will be buying them until the end of time. I love them so much. There's two. There's one in marble and one in sandstone. Basically, just a teeny little swipe here, a teeny little swipe here on that cheekbone, a little bit on the temple, maybe a couple of dots under the jaw. And then I take a Charlotte Tilbury bronzing brush and I just blend. Even if you don't put any of this other shit on there, like the foundation or the skin tint or anything, even if you have like a clean face, a teeny tiny little bit of this goes a long way. It's like, you barely even have to touch the skin and it gets on there, and just blend it in. You look great. Victoria Beckham Contour Stylus. Then, okay, that's eyebrows. The eyebrows are a work in progress. I'm not blessed with great eyebrows. They're not bad, but they're not great. They're falling out and they're turning gray. So, I'm doing the best I can. This is a brow pop by what? Ilia? Kosas. Yeah. Listen, I like the vessel. I like the packaging. I like the container. This is taupe. I can only wear taupe. Anything darker, anything lighter looks weird. I'm still learning how to shape my eyebrows. I'm embarrassed every time. Even if I put a little teeny bit on, I look like Shirley MacLaine in Terms of Endearment when she says, like, I can't leave the house without my eyebrows. This is a Victoria Beckham pencil that I've just started experimenting with. Like the contour stylus, you barely have to touch it and you've got like a full eyebrow. It lasts so long, and it's a beautiful, luxurious product. I'm scared because a little bit goes a long way and I don't want to overdo it. Victoria Beckham also sent me this, the Brow Fix, which is fucking, I didn't know what this was. I'm like, why would I want a clear gel on my eyebrows? I just put like Aquaphor on it or something, but I didn't realize it's basically like a liquid hairspray for your eyebrows. It keeps them in place. I love this, and it smells very clean. I'm into that as well. I'm going to stop things down from the makeup portion to talk about this product here, Bonjout by Bonjout Beauty. It's a solid serum, which means all those fancy serums that you have in your medicine cabinet, hyaluronic acid, salicylic acid, all the different kinds of acid, ceramides, like all of those things, like the little serums that we're using. This is a jar full of it in solid form. So it's solid. And you take a little bit out and you rub it between your fingers and then you go over your face. This took me a long time to learn how to use because, like I said before, I don't like to use a little, I like to use a lot. But if you use a lot, you look like you've dunked your face in chicken grease, or just any sort of oil. It's very glowy. You're going to look very glowy, but this is something you can take on a trip. If you don't want to pack a night cream, if you don't want to pack 10 kinds of moisturizer, if you don't pack any of this shit, you can just take this and use it as your moisturizer, your night cream, whatever. No SPF, but it's so expensive. I'm angry about it. It's a little too expensive. I don't love the price point. I think it's $130 for this. That's too much. So I've kind of stopped using it because I don't believe in it. If you want something else in that vein, the Jones Road Miracle Balm. This is something that like every girl I know wears. Some people use it for a blush. Some people, it looks pink. But that's one thing I don't use. I don't use any sort of blush because I don't know, I end up looking like Howdy Doody. I love the smell of this, even more so than I like what it does. In the winter, it's a good like alternative to if you're walking outside and it's freezing and you're putting Aquaphor on your face. It's a good alternative to that. It's just a skin protectant, and it's very comforting. It's very, I don't know, I love it. I keep it close by, and I love the smell of it. Okay, moving on. Something I don't like. Something I wish I wouldn't have spent the money on is this. This is a brand called Chanticale. This is like a luxury brand. I got this at Blue Mercury. I had just gotten a massage and I went in there and I was like, hey, I'm going to try different. I liked the SPF primer, and she was like, oh, use this primer. It's $45 and it is so expensive. And I hate it. And I guess I could go get my money back, but I really hate this. I hate it so much. It's shiny. It's greasy. I don't know who can use this. And I'm sorry. I'm sure you're a great brand. And I'm sure Blue Mercury, you're a great store. But I hate this. I'll probably use it when I run out of that, though. If I'm not using the Victoria Beckham Contour Stylus, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. Just, again, a couple of dots here, a couple of dots there, a dot, blended in. This goes a long way also, and I have been mistaken for a different race if I've used too much of that. Back to the eyebrows. Charlotte Tilbury Taupe Brow Gel. If I'm feeling insecure about how I'm shaping the eyebrows, if I'm not doing a good job, which is pretty much every day because I'm scared, a little bit of this on the brows that do exist is a foolproof way of kind of leaving the house looking sort of together. I don't use concealer because I do, contrary to popular belief, I have lots of fine lines under the eyes. If I do use concealer, it's a Tower 29? Yeah, Tower 28 serum concealer. So like a bit here, but every time I use it, I'm just not doing it right. I think like too much under the eye. I end up looking like, what's the opposite of a raccoon? Like what has white eyes? My friend Will walked me through brushes. He's a makeup artist in Los Angeles, and this would be a concealer brush, and basically a little in the corner here, a little in the corner of the eye here, a little by the nose, a little by the nose, right here by the eye where the crease is, maybe down here by the corners of the mouth, and then blend, blend, blend. But even if I do that much, I think I look crazy, so it's a rare occasion that I even use concealer. My friend Lindsay did an intervention on me, and she said, you got to stop using concealer, because there was a phase when I was trying to use concealer because I thought that's what you had to do. She was like, you have to stop using it. I'm going to intervene as your college fag hag and tell you to stop using it and use a color corrector instead. So it's not like tons of product under your eye. It's just what you need is a color corrector to kind of get rid of any dark spots. In terms of a bronzer, I know I walked through the contour wand, which I got them confused. I thought contour, bronzer, I thought it was all just like something brown on your cheeks. Again, my friend Will took me to Credo and got me Mob Beauty bronzer, and I have been using this for 3 years. It's the only shade and only brand of bronzer that I actually love. I love being tan. I have a membership at Sugared and Bronzed. I go twice a month. Sometimes I go 3 times a month. But this is the Mob Beauty bronzer, and Will gave me a floppy brush. You're supposed to use a floppy brush. You barely touch it, and then you make strokes like the sun's rays. You stroke down like the sun shines down on you naturally, and that's the strokes. Just kind of long, gentle, natural, like the rays of the sun. If I'm feeling chaotic, sometimes I just go in there and go really hard, but you're not supposed to do that. So that's Mob Beauty. Then I squirt it with a setting spray. I do All Nighter by Urban Decay, and then on top of the All Nighter matte Urban Decay setting spray, I take this other kind of Korean sunscreen spray, and I set it that way. I sound crazy. I set it that way, and then I let that dry, and then I bring out the Ilia powder. I take this, I take a little brush, I blow it, because you don't want to like get too much on there, and I just lightly place where things are shiny, which by this point in the process is everywhere. Love that brush, love that product. I buy this all the time, all the time. And then last but not least, in terms of this bag, again, there's a whole other room filled with shit. The Chilab, I don't know what you even call this. It's a violet powder. It's like a purple silicone powder for shiny. And I get shiny really easily. It's better than this loose powder. Not better, but it's just, you can carry it with you. And the powder's not going to go anywhere. It's a solid powder. I don't know how to explain it. Caroline, who works for Watch What Happens Live, she's Andy's makeup artist. She always comes to me when I'm on the show and just dabs me with like a silicone anti-shine. And this is basically that. So I have about 10 of these in every pocket of every jacket. I take it with me if I'm going to go to an event or really just literally anywhere, like even to the gym. I just take it with me all the time. And if I feel like I'm overdoing it with all this crap on my face, I just gently kind of take the shine off and then look amazing. There's some other shit in here. Let's see. There's some like an Ilia like lipstick. I'm not ever going to use a lipstick, but it's apparently good for your cheeks too. Again, I don't wear rouge. Dental floss, highly recommend. More dental floss, highly recommend. A sponge, don't know what that's for. I can probably throw that away. Toothpaste, and we're good. Okay, there we go. Let me put all this crap back in the bag. Do some ASMR. Whew, okay, we're done. You go over here. Now, should we talk about Anna Nicole? We're on episode 8. Let's get to it. Like I said, Cousin Shelly arrives. Here is Cousin Shelly's arrival and Howard's reaction.
The other day when Anna was asleep, all hell broke loose.
There was a knock at the door, and when I looked outside, I saw this camera crew and some woman I'd never seen before.
Who is it? Who's out there? I went outside and I spoke with this woman who said that she was Anna's cousin, and her name was Shelly. And she was there with a camera crew who was doing an unauthorized documentary on Anna's life. We've expressed personally in writing on the telephone that she didn't want to be involved with your documentary.
I love that Anna's asleep during all of this. She's taking a nap. Again, back to the pills. When I would be not wanting to rise to the occasion, I would also take to my bed, as they say. Take a look at this.
I didn't know that she didn't know I was coming. I didn't know that they didn't like them. You know, I didn't know a lot of stuff until I got to the front door of her house.
Shelly's waiting outside and she stares at them through the windows like Jeepers Creepers vibes. Then she leaves pictures. This is so sad. She just wants to see her cousin. Cousin Shelly just wants to see her cousin Anna Nicole. She leaves pictures like maybe if she sees these pictures, she'll want to reconcile. At this point, don't forget, Anna Nicole was front page news all the time. So we never really find out who was behind Cousin Shelly's arrival. I love what Anna has to say about the baby.
But this is what your cousin left. It was in the door. It's like a baby with measles or chickenpox or something.
It's got some kind of disease.
That baby looks like it has some kind of disease. Take a look at Anna Nicole talking about two of my favorite things.
You put me some donut holes and some milk in the kitchen.
The donuts or the donut hole?
Donut holes. You said she didn't have no teeth?
You know, I work on the radio, so I was very intrigued seeing her walking into, she goes to K-Rock, which KROQ in Los Angeles is one of the biggest radio stations. I grew up on KROQ in college. I went to the K-Rock weenie roast. I went to the K-Rock breakfast. I saw Tori Amos and Alanis Morissette at like 7 in the morning for a K-Rock event. I was always listening to K-Rock. Is it 102.7? I think it is. So Anna goes on the radio, and I always like to look back at like what was my idea of the radio back then, and it always seemed like such a fun job, and it wasn't my direct aspiration, but it always seemed very fun, and so I liked seeing her. And what was his name? Kevin and Bean on K-Rock. They confront Anna and they say, okay, what are you on now? You seem altered, you seem medicated, you seem high. And it made me uncomfortable to watch because they're not wrong. And I don't think they were trying to be mean. I think they were just trying to say like, are we going to buy this bullshit from you? Here's a very heavily medicated person sitting across from us. What are you on? You know, that is the elephant in the room question. Normally, I would think that's mean. Just like go through the interview. Don't call someone out. Just let her promote her show or whatever. But I think at that point, it was so obvious that she was high that I'm glad they asked. And I'm glad that we got to see her reaction because being a former pill addict, that's exactly how I would have reacted. She reacts shocked and offended and defensive and how dare you and what do you mean? And the wheels sort of are turning, but she thinks she's doing such a good job of pulling the wool over people's eyes that she hasn't kind of prepared for this. Because like when I was an addict, I would always have a backup excuse or a reason, or I would be able to hide it. I never acted like, what do you mean? I would have either I'm sick or I would have some sort of excuse to make it seem more believable. But I could tell in this moment, she really is surrounded by the yes people of the world who just kind of keep her enabled to use whatever she wants. But she's clearly fucking high.
This local radio station had me on, but they badmouthed me before I got into the studio and kept at it after I got on the air.
One of the questions that people don't seem to be asking you is, are you on some type of a drug? Right now, for instance, as we talk to you, if we didn't know you, we would say this sounds like a woman who is heavily sedated.
You think I'm sedated right now?
I'm saying that you sound that way. That's not the case. You're telling us that you're not.
Whatever. I mean, come whatever.
Howard, you don't think so?
Not at all. Not at all.
You're such
I mean, we're
hateful man.
No, wait a minute.
You're calling me a fucking druggie.
No, we're not. We're asking you if you're on painkillers, something. Who knows? We don't know.
I said no.
We don't
Drop
know
it. I mean, why are we still talking about it?
What happened, Anna, from the time that you were Playboy's Playmate of the Year, you were one of the most gorgeous women on the planet. What happened from that point to get from there to where you are today?
What do you mean?
For starters, you gained a lot of weight.
I didn't gain a lot of weight.
Now, is this one of these deals where I have to say it just looks that way on TV and you have to tell me that it's not true?
I've gained a little weight. What are you trying to call me, Miss Porker now?
I mean, it's like you got the smile on your face. You're getting in your punches.
You know, they're not supposed to be punches. We're just trying to have a conversation. But if we bring up anything that's negative, then it's a punch.
I came here to,
what do you want to
do
talk
y'all
about, Anna?
show. Y'all asked me to come here. I didn't come here for this abuse, so
All right, what do you
I'm
want to talk
leaving. I'm talking about I'm going. Goodbye.
Okay, bye. Well, we're glad you.
I don't know. Here's this clip about a salad fork.
What is that? It's a salad fork. Every time I...
Okay, so my recap wasn't as good as usual. Not that it's ever really good, because I'm really just here to talk about makeup today, and I wanted to get back in the saddle. Episode 8, Cousin Shelly comes. She tells a fingering story. And she thinks Shelly's babies has disease. Shelly and Anna Nicole, they go to this bar, and I love watching Anna try to be nice, but can't wait to get away. Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'm hopefully back for good. I probably won't take another break for a while. I'm just going to keep cranking them out. Thanks for staying tuned. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for waiting on me to come back. The holidays I needed to rot. And here you go. There you are. Thank you for sticking with me. This is the first episode of 2026. It feels very good to be back. I hope this was entertaining. I hope it was I hope it made it the slightest amount of sense as well. I hope it did. I have a lot more to say, but since I am probably over time, I'm going to go ahead and save it for next week. Love and light to all of you. I'm lying. I'll send you a sticker. Just if you've already requested one and I've said, yes, I'll get right on that. Just will you email me again? Because I forgot the email, or I lost it. I need to get more on top of my correspondence. Follow me, John Arthur Hill, on Instagram. Andy and I will be back next week. This is President's Day week. We won't be here this week, but we'll be back next week. Miss Mamshi is on my show on Tuesday, one of my favorite artists. Check her out, Channel 102 on Sirius at 11 a.m. Eastern. And I've really missed you guys, and I'm glad to be back in my kitchen, working and not eating. Oh my God. You know what I did? I felt a little fat, so I did a little Mounjaro. I've never felt sicker. Now, I've gone on and off Mounjaro, just do a little bump here and there. Like if I felt like I was overeating or really just doing too much, and I felt a little like I was eating like 4 bowls of cereal before bed for a minute there, working out a lot, but like I was overeating. And so I did a little bit. I took the maximum human dose possible for Mounjaro. And this is the first, I took it 4 days ago, and this is the first day I feel normal. I've been farting, burping, like sulfuric egg farts, burps. And I asked AI, like, am I supposed to still be burping like sulfur egg gas 4 days after injecting? And it said yes, because what happened was I injected it, and then the next day I forced a steak-free dinner, like a very, very expensive dinner with my lawyer. I took him out to celebrate my new contract. I took him out to, I said, pick wherever you want to go. And he said he wants to go to Vieux d'Or on the Upper East Side on 60th Street. The dinner was $500. Not complaining, grateful for the new contract. But I was on Mounjaro I had just taken a fucking, what's that called? The atom bomb of all doses of Mounjaro, and I force-fed myself escargot, steak frite au poivre, medium, a salad, bread, dessert, and 2 ginger ales. So that stayed in me. It's still, I think, maybe inside me. So AI said, all that food that you force-fed yourself is sitting in your stomach rotting, and that's why you're burping sulfuric egg gas. Then, on top of that, right before the dinner, this is what really, I think, set me off, is I went to a sauna festival with Lindsay Weber from Who Weekly, and we went to Brooklyn, and we went through all these saunas. They didn't have a cold plunge or a shower after, so I went from, I saunaed for 2 hours, got out, dried off, put on nice clothes, shut the fuck up, went to Vieux d'Or, force-fed myself steak frite, escargot, salad, bread, dessert, all of it, 2 ginger ales. And then I was so sick the next day, I couldn't shower. So I marinated in my own filth an entire day. And then the next day, same thing. I couldn't even muster up the energy to shower. I felt so sick. So I didn't shower for like 2 days. And I was rotting in like ball sweat from the sauna. Disgusting. Anyway, all of this is to say, I'm not going to do that again. And if I am going to do a little Mounjaro, it's just going to be a little spritz, you know, just a little drop. I'm not going to go full. What is the word I'm trying to think of? What's the big kahuna? Anyway, I'm not going to do the full Monty of Mounjaro. Maybe just a little spritz. Okay, so that is the update with my gastrointestinal system. I hope you've enjoyed it, and everything else is good. You know, the dog's alive, so I'm grateful for that. I reached 5 years of sobriety a few days ago. That was the biggest milestone. I'm more proud of that than I am of any other accomplishment in my life. Not that there's a lot, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I am so proud of that. It was, I also feel like it's annoying to keep talking about my sobriety, but it's what's going on with me. I felt like for 18 years, I was at the bottom of the well, lotion in the basket, looking up, trying to claw my way out, full ass. It puts the lotion in the basket style, just looking up at life up here, trying to get out of a deep, dark pit. And finally, I did crawl out. Every now and then I would crawl out, see the sun, and then just fall back to the bottom. But finally, I made it out, and the past 5 years have been the best years of my life. Okay, Mounjaro, sobriety, Anna Nicole, Smile, Texas. I think we've covered all of it. I hope you enjoyed my trip to SISU Clinics. If you want to go get yourself some Botox, get yourself a salmon sperm facial, use John20, I think is the code. I don't really know. I don't really do codes, but use it if you want 20% off. I think that's how it works. I don't know. I'll send you a sticker. Thanks for watching.